friends. Today we're going to start by talking about page 45 and 47. So 46 is on the back and 48 is right here. So these are another set of Math Fact Fluency cards that you can cut out and use to practice. Every Tuesday we are doing Fact Fluency, so it might benefit you to use these to do your practice in addition to extra math or using the Math Mountain cards. It's up to you, but this is a great choice for you if you're wanting to work on your Math Fact Fluency, and most kids in our class can use that practice. But we're going to start right now on page 49. So it says 49 down here, and up here it says 1/17. That's because it's Unit 1 and Lesson 17, page 49. And you will need your pencil in addition to the book. We're doing something that's a little bit weird today. And we're talking about problems that have not enough information, problems that have too much information, and I think that's what we're covering today. Let me look real quick. Problems with not enough extra or hidden information. So we're doing those three things today. So this just makes us have to read our equations really carefully as we work through them. So this one says complete and solve word problems. Add information so you can solve the problems, then solve the problem. Let's go ahead and read this one together. Shannon makes a pitcher of lemonade. She uses 8 lemons. How many lemons does she have left? So Shannon is making a pitcher of lemonade. This is a pitcher of lemonade. She uses 8 lemons. So if we were to make a math mountain with this, we would know that she used 8 lemons, but we wouldn't know how many total lemons that she had or how many lemons are left over. So they're telling us just one little part of it. And so we get to use our imagination a little bit for this. So if she has used 8 lemons, I'm going to say she started with 10 lemons. So then I can say 10 minus 8 equals box. So 10 minus 8 equals, we have 2 left over. So the information I added, it says add the information so you can solve the problems. So I'm going to pretend she started with 10 lemons. So then she ended up with 2 lemons. Sometimes they put a word over here that you're supposed to use as your label. And I always wonder, because a lot of kids say pitcher, and I always wonder why they don't put the right word there sometimes. So this is one of those cases where they wrote pitcher. She wasn't left over with 2 pitchers. She has 2 lemons left over. So in this way, we're solving problems by adding some information. Yes, you'll be making up a little extra information with your imagination because they didn't include it. I'm going to pause the video right now and check in with you and make sure that this makes sense. All right, welcome back. We're going to start with number 2. We'll do this one together, and then this one you'll do by yourself. So Sam walks his dog in the morning and again in the afternoon. All together, Sam and the dog walk 15 blocks. How far do they walk in the morning? I'm going to pause the video right now, and we're going to come up with the equation, what the number sentence will look like together. All right, when we were talking, we talked about how they did not tell us how many they walked in the morning and how many they walked in the afternoon. What they did tell us is that they totaled 15 blocks. So we have this time, we have the total right up on the top there. What we don't have are the partners. So we decided that we need to make up the partners. And so I'm going to let you go ahead and make up what plus what equals 15. So it says, how far did they walk in the morning? So you have to come up with something plus something, which equals 15. And one of those blocks will be the morning, and one of those blocks will be in the afternoon. So that's for you to do. Right now I'm going to pause the video, and you can figure out what plus what equals 15 so that you can write your answer in here. All right, folks, welcome back. This is the one that you're going to do by yourself. Right now, I'll pause the video so that you guys can ask questions to me as you need to. This will take you probably 2 minutes or so to figure it out, but I'll read it to you right now. Carrie makes a bracelet with blue and purple beads. 6 beads are blue. How many beads are purple? So it looks like we know one of the partners. We know partner. We need to figure out the total so that we can figure out how many purple beads there are. Ready, set, go. All right, next we're going to talk about extra information. Sometimes they tell us stuff that we don't need to know in these equations. So let's go ahead and read number 4 and do this one together. The dentist has 8 red toothbrushes and 6 green ones. Then she buys 9 more red ones. How many red toothbrushes does she have now? Okay, so what we're asking for, what we need to do is think about what is the question that they're asking us to figure out. They're asking us to figure out how many red toothbrushes she has now. Let's read the whole equation again and let's figure out what is the extra information. What did they tell us that we don't need to know? Might just confuse us. We might go, why did they tell us that? So pay attention to what the part is where we don't need to know that. The dentist has 8 red toothbrushes. That's something that's important information. We need to know because they're asking us how many red toothbrushes. The dentist has 8 red toothbrushes and 6 green ones. Then she buys 9 more red ones. I noticed that I didn't pay attention to the green ones at all. I was just looking for those red toothbrushes. So right here, this is our extra information. It says to cross out the extra information. So I'm not going to scribble it out like that. I'm just going to put an X on it. When we scribble it out, it just makes it look crazy and messy. Okay, now the question is, now we can solve it. So the last part of it is solve it. The question they asked is, how many red toothbrushes does she have now? Well, she started with 8 red toothbrushes, and then she added 9 more. So we have her partners. We just don't have the total. So 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So she has a total, I hate that that's right there on that toothbrush thing. I'm going to make my mountaintop a little flat on top. She has 17 toothbrushes. So 17, and here we can use that label perfectly, toothbrushes. So I do, we do, you do, okay? So this is the we do part. I do, we do. So I'm gonna be pausing and asking you guys questions. The first thing that we need to do though is figure out what we're trying to figure out. Rosa has 5 gold coins and 6 silver coins in her collection. Her brother gives her 7 more gold coins. How many gold coins does Rosa have in all? All right, what information are we trying to figure out here? I'm going to pause and ask you. You guys are really fantastic that you figured out we need to know how many gold coins does Rosa have in all. The next step is to go back and read it again and figure out what is important and what is not important. So up here, I circled the important information and I crossed out the unimportant information. So the extra information. So this time I'm looking for the gold coins. Rosa has 5 gold coins. That's important information because I am trying to figure out how many gold coins she has in all. Let's go ahead and continue reading. Rosa has 5 gold coins and 6 silver coins in her collection. Her brother gives her 7 more gold coins. What is the other piece of important information? I'm going to pause and ask you. Perfect. Yes. This is the other piece of important information. Now I'm going to pause and ask you, what is the extra information? You got it. This 6 silver coins, it doesn't ask us anything at all about silver coins. So we're going to go ahead and X that out right there. Now, if we made a math mountain, what would it look like? I'm going to pause right now and ask you. Can't believe what a smart class I have. Yes, we have 5 gold coins and 7 gold coins. Go ahead and solve, or actually, sorry, I got ahead of myself. And we have an equation that looks like this. Go ahead, solve that. I'll pause and let you give the time for that. And write your answer in the chat. All right, yes, our total is 12. 12 gold coins. Here we need to say it's gold because we're talking about, are they gold coins or silver coins? So just saying coins doesn't work for us. We have to make sure and label that with gold. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read this one and then pause it so that you can solve it. And then I'll read the next one, pause and solve. You're going to, I do, we do, you do. Pam has 7 long ribbons and 9 short ribbons. She gives away 5 short ones. How many short ones does Pam have now? So pause, and we're going to figure out how many, what our question is that we're trying to figure out. All right, now that you know that we're trying to figure out how many short ribbons does Pam have now, I'll read this again, and you're going to circle the important information and cross out the extra information. Pam has 7 long ribbons and 9 short ribbons. She gives away 5 short ones. How many short ribbons does Pam have now? All right, I'm going to pause and let you solve and ask questions. The next one says, Franny has 8 kittens and 2 dogs. 4 kittens are asleep. How many kittens are awake? All right, I'm going to pause and let you think about what our question is that we're trying to figure out. All right, now that we're back, I'm going to read it again to you and you can solve it. Franny has 8 kittens and 2 dogs. 4 kittens are asleep. How many kittens are awake? All right, that last one could have been Eleanor because Eleanor would love to have 8 kittens. I know she has 1 dog named Nutmeg, but I'm sure she said that she wants to be a cat lady. So, okay, so the last, let's see, find information in the story. I'm going to skip that one, and we're going to go right to the last part, which is hidden information. Cross out extra information or write missing or hidden information. Solve the problem. Hold on just a second. Let me look real quick. All right, we are going to go right to 17. Sorry. I mean, right to 52. I just had to check and make sure that I wasn't missing anything as we were doing our learning. That was like a moment that we would have for real in class where I check in and make sure that I'm teaching everything I need to teach. All right, this one says, just so you know, I give you all the pages that are in the book, but that doesn't mean that we're always going to do all the pages. We might skip some, and that's okay, because there's a lot of work that they ask us to do, and sometimes we don't necessarily have time for all of it. And this is a big chapter or big section right here. So this says, cross out extra information or write missing or hidden information. Solve the problem. All right, hidden information means like when they say something that everybody knows. When they say that it was a whole year, how many months were in the year? We know that there are 12 months in the year. There are 60 seconds in a minute. A dozen means 12. Days of the week, there are 7 days in every week. And so there's information that we talk about that we assume people know. If you say a pair or a couple of something, and there's a number associated with that we always understand. Okay, so hidden information is just when they use words instead of the numbers, and that you're expected to know what those words mean in a numerical sense. Chris washes some cars at the car wash. His friend Kelly washes some cars at the car wash. They wash a total of 16 cars. How many cars did Kelly wash? Okay, there's no hidden information here. And is there extra information? What do you think? I agree. There's no hidden, or there's no extra information in here either. So what is the problem that we have to figure out here with this one? Correct. There is missing information. All we know is that there are a total of 16 cars they wash. So you get to decide now. How many cars did Kelly wash? And how many cars did Chris wash? It has to equal 16. So I'm going to pause right now, and you're going to tell me what your answer is. Okay, number 12. Shanna puts 13 markers and 6 crayons in her book bag. When she gets to school, she gives 4 of the markers to her friend. How many markers does Shanna have left? All right, so are we looking at extra information, missing information, or hidden information? All right, you're right. We have extra information in here, don't we? Because the only thing that we're looking at is markers. And so this is extra information, and this is the information that we need. Is this an addition problem or a subtraction problem? Absolutely. Since she gives them away, we have 13 minus 4 equals box. Go ahead and solve that one on your own. All right, the last one has got to have some hidden information in here. If they don't, then what the heck is the issue? Why are they having us learn this? This is kind of crazy. So I just, by process of elimination, I know that this one is going to have some hidden information. There are 9 children. Oh, here it is. There are 9 children and a set of triplets in the library. How many children are in the library? So the information that's hidden is they expect us to know, what does that mean to have a set of triplets? Yeah, triplets means it's like twins, but there's 3 kids that were born at the same time that are brothers, sisters, or brothers and sisters. So we have 9 children in the library plus a set of triplets. So we have 9 plus 3. Go ahead and solve that one. And today, I want you, let's see, what do I want you to take a picture of? I think I want you to take a picture of this one and share page 50 with me on Seesaw. All right, friends. Thanks for being such studious learners, and we will do more math together and learn together. And we are getting to the end of this unit, so it's going to be test time soon, but we have got this, guys. All right, see you next time.